Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today's pick a card reading is what do I need to do to achieve my dreams and what steps do I need to take to do the thing. We have three piles. Pile number one is represented by an agate, which kind of reminds me of a beach. Pile number two is represented by a piece of yellow jade. And pile number three is represented by a piece of pyrite. Before we get started, I want to take a quick moment to do the whole, if you like this video, hit the like button, drop a comment down below, tell me what kind of videos you'd like to see. I'd happily do the kind of pick a card readings you guys would like to see. Just let me know. And subscribe, turn on the bell icon. I'd love to have you come back. And also, stay safe. Be careful. Take care of yourselves, okay? It's a little scary out there right now. The important thing is not to panic and, to disinfect and clean and wash your hands, okay? Be careful, guys. All right. Let's get into this. Pile number 1, 2, and 3. If you need a bit more time, go ahead and pause that video. We're going to go ahead and get started. Pile number 1, you chose the beachy sort of agate. One of my favorite stones. Actually, didn't used to be one of my favorite stones, but for some reason I keep grabbing it during readings. I think because spring is approaching. Okay, so the cards are going to tell us what steps you need to take, and the oracle card is going to tell us what you need to do. The owl has wise seeing, wise action. This means making sure that you are educated on what you're doing. Keep up on all the latest things, read the journals, keep up with the latest trends. What do you need to do to achieve your goal? You need to look into something, do some research on something. Maybe talk to some people, some experts in the field. Use your wits and also your intuition. As a zoologist, I can tell you that hawks and owls and other birds of prey, sometimes they don't have a full eye on where they're going, and they use their intuition and do a little bit of math in their head and calculate where where the mouse is going to run, where the rabbit's going to run. And yeah, it may be in a brush, but they're able to sort of calculate through it by using their intuition. And you could do the same thing. All right, what steps do you need to take? Find a little bit of hope, a little bit of optimism. Sometimes just changing our attitude can change our situation. For instance, you could be locked in a cell with a small piece of wire and just sit down and cry that you're locked in a cell, or you can find a way to use that small piece of wire to get yourself out. It's the difference between having hope and not having hope. The cards are telling you need hope. We have the 7 of Swords in the reverse. I don't generally read reverse cards, but when I was shuffling, this literally came out straight up and down like this, and I could not deny the layout. So we're keeping it, and this is good in the reverse. When it's this way, it's being cheated out of things, being cheated out of ideas, something stolen from you. In this position, you've either stopped the theft or the person has stopped the theft before it's happened. You have sort of nipped it in the bud before the cheating ever occurred. They nipped it in the bud before the cheating ever occurred, or the thieving ever was taken, the thing was ever stolen, the work was ever, taken. We have a new offer, something that you love, either a love offer itself or an offer that appeals to you. You've manifested this for yourself. This is a solid, dependable give and take relationship coming in. Be it work, be it, an actual, be it love, be it work, be it family, be it friendship, what have you. This is a solid give and take relationship. You've manifested it. Have some faith. You have a couple of cards here telling you to have faith. The Star card is a card of hope. It's a card of destiny, a card of faith. The Fool card is also a card of having faith and trusting yourself. Seven of Swords in the reverse is saying the steps you need to take here are to have faith, to try and focus on the good things, and to be careful not to cheat or lie or do anything of the bad kind. If you start seeing yourself going in that direction, kind of stop. And this could be something as simple as someone asks you, do I look okay in this shirt? And you notice that they're kind of hanging out of that shirt and you don't say anything. And then later on, you guys are at the club and, things pop out of control. And then they get mad at you. Well, why didn't you say anything? So this is you saying something. But there's I don't see it as bad because all the other cards around it are so beautiful and so good and speak of a solid foundation. I kind of see this as maybe you felt cheated in the past, but the cards are saying you're not being cheated here. This person is solid. They're dependable. There's a new offer coming. You manifested this and it's a balanced relationship. So have faith, trust. Trust but verify. It never fails. Trust but verify. Trust the person, but it doesn't hurt to check them out. Because if they're as trustworthy as they say they are, checking them out won't bother them. Because why should it bother them? But I don't see anything really bad here. I see the cards telling you that the steps you need to take to achieve your dreams are to have faith. Don't cheat yourself. There's an offer coming in that you're going to love that you manifested for yourself, and it's going to bring you to your dreams. It's a solid give and take offer, and have faith. Because you've done the research, you've done the work, it's going to be okay. And that is what I have for you. Pile number 1, as to how you can achieve your dreams. And what steps you need to take. I hope that helped a little bit. I hope you guys stay safe out there and be careful. And I love you guys. Take care of yourselves. All right, pile number 2. You have the yellow jade. And your cards these are the steps you need to take. And this is, what do you need to do to achieve your dreams? We have winter, the sacredness of pausing. Okay, so what do you need to do to achieve your dreams? You need to pause. So take a moment and pause. Maybe you need to regroup. Maybe you need to do some research, look into some things. Maybe you need to let some stuff cool down. We have the 7 of Pentacles. Okay, so you've put work into something, but it's on pause. Maybe the pausing is this whole coronavirus thing. But there was a message coming in. It makes you feel a little bit wounded. You have to look long term and decide what you want for your life, who you want to be, where you want to be, what you want, the people you want to be surrounded with. And then find a way to heal, to move toward a healing way. Move in a healing path. Because there's a solid new offer coming your way. So, okay. For some of you, pile number 2, this may sound silly, but I'm kind of getting, excuse me, I'm kind of getting the feeling that some of you may have gotten hurt at work. And There is a message coming in about that's going to have you looking long term and coming up with a plan for healing, but it's going to be solid. Things are going to be good. So if you've been injured at work and you're dealing with workman's comp and all of that other crud, it's going to be okay. You may want to take a step back, see if you can find someone to deal with it for you, a lawyer, things of that nature. Sometimes there's even hotlines you can call just to get advice. I would totally recommend doing that because, the cards are telling you the sacredness of pausing. So take some time out. This can also speak of pausing because he's kind of taking a step back and reassessing things. I see it as he put the work in. He spent time to plant all of these plants. He took the time to trim them as necessary so that they wouldn't overgrow themselves and kill themselves off. And then, here comes this message. It's got him feeling a little wounded and guarded, but you've got to look to the future to see where you want to see yourself. You need to heal for yourself. And this solid new beginning comes. This solid foundation comes. This beautiful new thing. I mean, look at how gorgeous that coin is. Look at how shiny. Ooh, so shiny. Because you're pretty shiny. Pal number 2, let's be honest here. You guys are beautiful. You're amazing. You know when to put the work in. And you're going to be okay. But, all right. So what do you need to do to achieve your dream? Right now, you need to pause and maybe take a good look at where you want to be in the future, what your dream has to do with where you want to go in the future. Take a step back and kind of see what's working, what's not working. There will be a message coming in or some travel you need to do. When this message comes in or information about needing to travel comes in, don't be wounded and guarded and grumpy about it. Take a step back before you respond to any emails. It's kind of what I got for you. I'm also seeing, and I hope this doesn't offend anybody, I myself have a psychologist. They help me out a lot. But I'm kind of seeing this as you need to look long-term so that you can heal and live a solid life for yourself. And in order to heal, you're gonna need to talk to somebody. That could be the sacredness of pausing. Maybe it's time to take some time out of taking care of everybody else for a moment and take care of yourself. Because, man, you've been through it. You've been through it. You've been hurt. You've put a lot of work in. And it's time to heal. And you're going to get that chance. It's going to come in for you. So that is what I have for you, pile number 2. And I hope this healing is easy and just refreshing for you. And I hope you guys take care of yourselves out there. It's a scary time. And I love you guys. And I'd like to see you coming back. So take care of yourselves. Wash your hands. Clean your surfaces. And treat everybody with a little bit of love. Because you don't know what they're going through. And I hope you guys have a good day. Bye. Pile number 3. You chose the Pyrite. These cards are the steps you need to take to achieve your dreams. And these cards are what you need to do to achieve your dreams. Now, you're the only one that got 2 oracle cards and 7 tarot cards. Everybody else got 6 tarot cards and 1 oracle card. So, let's see what we got here. We got Change, the Mummy, and Hearth, happiness in our hearts and homes. Let's go ahead and move. Yeah, I like that better. All right, what steps do we need to take? So what do you need to do to get to achieve your dream? You need to change something. You need to find some happiness where you're at. Now, a lot of people confuse contentedness with happiness. Happiness is that fleeting feeling you get when somebody gives you something new. Ooh, that made me happy. Contentedness is, I like who I am. I like where I'm at. I like what I've got going on. It's a happiness that is internal and constant, and it allows you to find where there is any sort of conflict and cut it out of your life because you don't want it, you don't need it, and it doesn't bother you because you're mellow. All right, we have the Devil card. Maybe you've been obsessed with something or someone. The Page of Wands. Page of Wands is a fire sign. Devil's Capricorn. Fire signs are Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Could be a younger fire sign. This is someone who like gets into bar brawls. Someone who is not reliable. They're fun. They're exciting. They're the one you go to when you got something to celebrate because they're going to make a great night of it and they're going to make a big deal about you to make you feel real good. But like when the bad thing happens and you're crying, they're nowhere to be found because they're off with that other person celebrating their good accomplishment. Does that make sense? Some people have roles to fill in society, and some people's roles are to help celebrate, and some people's roles are to help comfort. And that doesn't mean they're a bad person or a bad friend. It just means they're, they have a certain role for you. The Knight of Wands, this moves forward quickly. This can also be you kind of obsessing about someone or them obsessing about you. Yeah, we got the Page of Cups, an offer of love coming in. We have the King of Cups. So this is someone who really has feels for you. We have the Queen of Cups. This is someone who sees you as their twin flame, as their soulmate. And the Nine of Pentacles. All right. So they see you as independent and strong. Okay. But that's I don't know why I said that, because that doesn't have anything to do with this reading, but that's for somebody. You needed to hear that. They see you as independent and strong, so you go with your bad self. Rock on. All right. What steps do you need to take to achieve your dreams? You need to change something. You need to find some happiness within yourself. You need to stop obsessing about this thing or person or something in your past, or whatever this was, whatever you jumped into and moved forward on that you now regret. Maybe it's something. Hold on. I'm kind of getting that maybe some of you were cheated on, or may have done the cheating. But we have a couple here, and we have someone watching them, loving on one of them from the distance. And this person is flirting, and they're sending you signals, and they're lustily pursuing you because they see you as strong and independent, or they see the other person as strong and independent. Okay. All right. Give me a second. Okay. So what I'm seeing for you, pile number 3, if this is a love relationship, you need to be happy with who you are. You need to make the change to love yourself, because home is where the heart is. And if the heart isn't happy wherever it is, then there's a problem with the heart that needs to be healed. We have the Devil here. The Devil is a card of obsession, of doing too much. The King of Cups can also be a card of doing too much. It can be a card of drinking too much, of doing too many drugs, smoking too much pot, doing too many Vicodin. the other possibility that I'm seeing here is I'm seeing a relationship where you guys have known each other since you were kids. You sort of grew up together. Like from childhood to teenage years, you've sort of loved each other. And you've kind of never said anything. And you really want to get with them. Well, you need to change things. And the reason you haven't gotten with them is because you don't think you deserve them. But you need to change things and realize how awesome you are. How amazing you are. I mean, you're the freaking Nine of Pentacles. You're the freaking Queen of Cups. You're amazing. You're strong. You're independent. You're loving. You're caring. You're intelligent. You're wise. You're beautiful. You're freaking amazing. So, yeah. And if they don't want you in that way, and you have these feelings, it's possible they were leading you on. In which case, they can get trampled by that horse over there because you don't deserve that shit. And I'm sorry. That's just, maybe I'm getting a little protective of you guys in my old age, but you don't deserve that shit. But that's not what I'm seeing for some of you. For some of you, you just had a really bad relationship in the past that you've kind of held on to and maybe sort of compared everybody else to. And so this person was a little bit afraid to come forward, but they really love you and they really see you as their other half. They see you as strong and independent, and so they're going to come forward. All right. Now, pile number 3, if this is a business or career reading, what I'm seeing is you need to change some habits that you have so that you can be happy where you're at and with what you have around you. When you stop obsessing about wanting more, about wanting something more exciting, when you stop, I don't know, going to that LinkedIn page of that job that you keep watching, when you realize that instead of going to the LinkedIn page of that job that you've been watching, that maybe you should just go ahead and put your damn name in for it, you're going to get it. So follow your gut on that one and do it. You need to make a change. You need to realize how amazing you are. Happiness in the heart and home. In the heart and home. This says hearts and home. So you need to make a change to get that. And you're going to. Whether this is relationship, whether this is business, you realize that, maybe it's that the money's been so good. The money has been so good in this job that you just, you don't like it. You don't want to keep doing it. But gosh, that money, it pays for all of your bills. It allows you to have extra spending cash. You feel safe and secure. But you've been eyeing this other thing that really fulfills you, that really meets all of your needs and makes you feel independent and strong and whole, even if it doesn't pay as much financially. So yeah, that's what I have for you, pile number 3. I hope that the perfect thing for you comes on in, because you guys are amazing. You're beautiful and you're wonderful, and I know that you're capable of making whatever change this is in your heart and home that you need to make in order to bring in what you need. I know you are, because I know you guys. You're beautiful. You don't come here because you come here because you've had a go of it. You've had a go of it, and you need to know that everything's going to be okay. Shoot, that's why I come here. That's why I read the cards. That's why I pick piles for myself. I need to know myself. And, I'm just trying to help a little bit. They say that the human mind connects with tarot cards and can find a way to relate them to their own life. And I guess I'm just hoping that my relating to the cards will help you in some way, shape, or form. So I love you guys. Take care of yourselves and wash your hands, disinfect your surfaces. Love you. Bye. If you're still sticking around, you want to know what cards I've been using. And that would be the Steampunk Tarot by Barbara Moore and Allie Fell. and the Halloween Oracle by Stacey DeMarco. So, thank you guys for everything. Stay safe out there. I love you. Bye.